この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, starting with episode 34, The Call of Darkness. And I have to wonder what the hell that Call of Darkness is about and who it's calling toward. It kind of makes me think of like the way that Optimus Sirocco calls to all the ladies, you know? That seems like the Call of Darkness to me. It could be something like that. But maybe I'm fully off base, and that's, you know, for Char or for somebody else. I don't know. Or maybe it's more of a broad sweeping umbrella thing of the Call of Darkness. But let's talk about what happened last time, because last time was interesting. We got the messenger from Axis, a huge battleship full of new, unidentified mobile suits, showed up in the middle of a desperate battle. And we began to entreat with the members of Axis for some kind of an alliance or a treaty or something. This went poorly, as Char absolutely failed to hold his shit together, essentially, and allowed his frustrations with Haman Karn, the sort of regent of the space. I don't really know what her actual title is. I don't remember, but she's got the actual power behind the throne of one tiny Minerva Zabi, a young child who I am now aware is the daughter of Dozel Zabi, sent off in the last episodes of the first season, which makes perfect sense to me, and is very cool that all ties together, for whom Char has some degree of feelings, not like feelings, she's a child, but protective feelings toward. He spent some degree of time with her while she was very young, and sees what Haman Karn is doing to her in terms of raising her to be this puppet figurehead in the Axis, as wrong and bad. And so is unable to restrain himself from lashing out at Haman Karn, fairly justifiably. And it makes me wonder whether she wanted this, whether this was the goal from the outset. The way that she was, like, baiting him and teasing him and playing with him in a way, felt like she was trying to get a reaction, and maybe she got the exact reaction that she was looking for, but I don't know, because we don't have that much insight into who Haman Karn is behind the layers and walls of you know, station and position and vitriol, I guess, that are coming from this lady. In any case, our failure to form and bond and create an alliance with Minerva Zabi and the rest of Axis left the door wide open for one Optimus Sirocco, Mr. PepsiCo himself. Sorry, I came up with that earlier this morning because I was like thinking in my head, what the fuck is that guy's name? I fully couldn't remember Optimus Sirocco's name, and I just remembered that it was a P and there were like some sounds in there, and all I could think of was PepsiCo. So I feel like he's forever going to be known as PepsiCo now. Sorry. I'm sorry if I've ruined a great character for you by naming him PepsiCo. But that's what I've got now. We left the door wide open for him to sort of waltz on in, and found his own alliance with the former Zeons, which is just peachy for him. So our tiny squad of sort of freedom fighters are now against not one, not two, but three factions. No, it just got bad. It just got worse. Everything just got way worse. The one thing that seems to be maybe helpful is what we realized / heard from Haman Karn, which was that her soldiers are all newbies. None of them are like veterans or trained soldiers. They've got some tech and they've got some warm bodies to sit in mechas, but they don't seem to have any Yazans amongst them, besides Haman Karn herself, perhaps. And that, I think, means that they're going to be less of a military issue now, and more of an intrigue issue as we move along, because their entrance into galactic politics, or solar systemal politics, because I guess, you know, we don't have really like hyperlight travel or anything, so we don't really travel a galaxy, is going to shake things up a little bit, and I'm curious to see what that ends up meaning, and how the hell it relates to an episode titled The Call of Darkness, because that doesn't track to me at all. So that's where we're at. That's what we're looking forward to. Let's go ahead and get on into it. So let me pull it up. There we go. I've got episode 34, The Call of Darkness, up and ready to go. There will be two versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, BD timer to count you down. Let's go. Haha, so fast. Zoom. Sorry. La, 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 la. Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up. Oh yeah, the net web. Fucking PepsiCo. Cool. Hmm. Familiar, familiar. Teto. With Ricola? What? Why is anti-grav only working for them? Aw. Aw, child's is. Aw, children's is. What is the gravity situation? They were on the floor and then they just like, whoosh, what? This fucking guy. I'm sure he has nothing to do with Xeon at all. How worthwhile it was to create. Fuck you. Yeah, he's an ass. And there he goes. Hey. Hmm. Hmm. She does? She does? What are we doing? What is this? Is this a slapstick episode? What's happening? Hmm. That's not energy. That's an asshole. Nani? Erica? Thinking that Rakoa has a thing for the for him for Char? I don't think so, man. So where you going, Rakoa? Where you Rakoin? Sneaky stuff. Right, she did say we did have that conversation before. Uh-huh. The previous war, the familiar war. As happens. This is a cool scene. All was rebelling. What then? A risk taker. Focusing a lot on this cactus. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh, don't say that in the modern day. Do not say that. Don't say that. What do you mean by that? Yeah, thank you, Fa. No, actually clarify. God damn it. Why does everybody have to speak in cryptic fucking riddles? Hi, PepsiCo. That amuses me so much. Big gulp. Yum. Sorry. But the argument's not an obstacle, it's what they want. Right? Okay, he's letting Yazan go? Interesting. Therefore, I'll humor you. Why is he so crucial to bringing them together? Okay. I mean, I do too, but... Alright, Yazan, have fun. Not you. Okay. Only two now? What are they carrying? Oh, there are three. Okay. So they've got enough to do the webnet thing, which I doubt that they'll ever do again, but, you know, webnet thing. This fucking guy. Hey. Sick! So sick, Bright! Who asked you? Who asked you? Maybe Mr. Wong needs some correction. Oh, he thinks it's just because it's like white base. That was Char's fault. When we catch up, man. Shut the fuck up, dog. This guy's captain of the ship. Shut the fuck up and let him be the captain. Okay. Don't turn that around on us. Somebody punch him. Please. Alright. Incoming for battle. Oh. Ah, cactus. PepsiCo vibes. For sure, PepsiCo vibes. Man, the Call of Darkness is 100% Rakoa being called to PepsiCo. Hey. Not with those eyes. Yikes. Yep. Oh, she does like him. I didn't think that was accurate. I thought that was out of nowhere. What the fuck? Shit, dog. Yeah, it fully fully confused. As far as I can tell, there's been zero indication to Char or anyone else that that is the truth. I guess maybe Camus figured it out just because of his new type powers. What are these? What are these? I'm about to find out, so... What? Dummies? Dummies? Inflatable mobile suits. So powerful. No, they've got to be dummies. Interesting. Big gun! Ow. The fuck is up with Rakoa? She's acting weird. Yep. She's out of it. Nobody's been calling you. Alright, danger, danger. Fun wipe. Fun little cut across wipe. That was not a dummy. You should not be out here, Rakoa. No! PepsiCo. What just happened? Oh, okay. That was just Char saying Rakoa. It was just confusing because we cut faces. Got it. Where is your mind, Rakoa? What the fuck does Paptimus Sirocco do to people? Yeah! Okay, most of them are dummies, though. So many suits. Fuck. As if you're gonna be able to help Mr. Wong. Fuck off, Mr. Wong! Sit the fuck down! Sit the fuck down, Mr. Wong! Shut up! God! Chance at what? To flee? To join PepsiCo? Hi. Careful, careful, careful. She senses him? Yeah. What was that? Hey, pop, pop, pop. It's a trick. It's a trick. Smart. Careful, Rikoa. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yazan? Girl. Oh, something about that is real weird. I don't like that at all. Holy shit, Rikoa. Huh? What the fuck? Yazan just grabbed her. He's taking her back. She's gonna be with PepsiCo forever? Okay, later. Did we just lose Rikoa? Did we just lose her? Sure! You should have made out with the girl! What are you doing? What the fuck? Are we about to do a Yazan Rikoa ship? What the fuck? Sure. Do they know that she was taken and not killed? They think she's killed. Interesting. Interesting. Of course. She thinks that. And she thinks it's her fault. Ooh. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, she did. Interesting, isn't it? Are we dressing down Mr. Wong? Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you. You are not. You don't view people as people. Then stop trying to... It's the opposite of what you've been doing this whole time. Fuck you, Mr. Wong. Fuck you. Well. I mean, maybe. Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that hurts. That's good. Mmm. A new order. Alright, I'm gonna skip the ED. What the fuck? That's my whole discussion for this episode. What the fuck? Both directed at Mr. Wong Lee. Fuck. Ah! So annoying. So annoying. And then he flip-flops at the end and he's like, I mean, you guys are the pros, so just ignore me, man. And he's been trying to get his fingers into everything the entire episode. Ah! So infuriating. Ah. Okay. And then we've got Rakoa, who is seeking out a voice, a person that she heard. And I thought it was PepsiCo. And that is the thing that's been like, that's shaken her. But then it's Yazan? So Rakoa is clearly like new typing out and not aware or capable of being like conscious of what she's doing. It's all just subconscious and it's fucking with her really hard. New typing out and then what? Yazan though. Are we actually gonna just ship Rakoa and Yazan? Is that what we're doing? I mean, it works. They're both competent. She's a freedom fighter, has been in guerrilla warfare for her whole life. He's an insanely independent fighter guy. But what? And then, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I've just ignored it because I wasn't seeing it or something. I don't recall ever really getting the feeling that Ensign Rakoa had a thing for Char. I just don't recall that ever being presented to me in a way that I interpreted effectively. Now, maybe that's because the POV of the show just never showed it, and maybe that's because Char's ignorant of it, or whatever. But I don't feel it. And so, when we center this whole Rakoa leaving thing around Char not giving her a reason to stay, it feels like that hasn't been set up to me. And again, maybe that's on my end. Maybe I'm fucking it up, but that feels like it hasn't been set up to me effectively. The whole last thing with Rakoa having weird vibes from men on the other side, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Maybe it's because it's weird writing. Maybe it's because it's, like Tomino writing women, and that's usually a weird thing. But I really don't know. I really don't. And we talk to this guy and we bring up the date thing. He's been pining after Rakoa for a while. Right? Like, bring that up here. Oh, and then how does gravity work? How does gravity work? Explain this to me. So they're fully gravitated. They're on the floor. There are a bunch of other people just walking around casually on the floor, right? They try to lift a heavy thing. And in the process of lifting a heavy thing, which would push them down, because they're pushing up on a heavy thing, they fly up. What? And then they get caught. People are standing on the ground. So is there gravity or not? They fly up. He grabs them and floats down. Via what? What makes Kamiju float downward while they float upward? My brain cannot. I'm sorry. I don't mean for this episode as a discussion to all be like, what the fuck? But that's where I'm at right now. Fuck Wong Lee. Like so fuck Wong Lee. He was becoming okay in my mind as well. Like, he was doing all right. Fuck. Okay, I'll visit when I have time. And then Kamiju just says this. Ensign Rakoa has a thing for the lieutenant, yet he's always like that. I never got the impression that Ensign Rakoa had a thing for the lieutenant. So we get Astanaji laughing at him. Isn't it funny that you of all people are talking this way? And we get this sort of a goofy little back and forth where, again, it feels it's like it's Gundam dialogue. It feels like these two characters are not talking to each other, is how it feels to me. I don't know what do I seem like that much of a geek means. I don't understand why he finds this funny. And then I really don't understand why he brings up that you fell in love on Earth. Okay, favor to ask, talk to her, come and see her, and sneak her out. Always getting myself into dangerous situations. It's becoming a habit. She tells the story of living on the moon and how she got involved in some guerrilla stuff. We do get a cool scene here in the all black and white with some cool explosions and stuff, but it doesn't really do a lot for me in terms of explaining what's really going on inside Rakoa's head. And I think a part of that is that Rakoa has trouble figuring out what's going on inside her own head. This part seems accurate to me. I don't get the sense that I'm alive unless I live on the edge. She's a risk taker. And that tracks. It's become a part of my personality. I suppose there's probably intention for the cactus being there. It being spiky, you know? And like a risky plant, you know? It's beautiful, but it's covered in spines. She goes for things that are beautiful but dangerous, that will hurt her. That as a metaphor sort of works for me, but... And then she says, also because the right man never came along. Yes, the right man. And then it says some stuff that we're not going to go through. In that case, there must be a meaning for it. You mustn't become a woman like me, and I really don't know what she means. Sure, and then she leaves. Peace. This room isn't waiting for anyone to be back here. So there's no reason for me to stay, is what she's saying there. And that tracks. Alright, it's quiet, too quiet. Alright, so we want to go out, and he wants to form an alliance. Alright, very well, and we see them doing that sort of, we act as peers to one another. Sirocco doesn't get in Yazan's way. Or at the very least, he picks his battles carefully. The times when he needs to be able to rein Yazan in, it's worth not wasting his goodwill now. That's how I see it. Is that, like, maybe Sirocco doesn't think that this is a great idea for Yazan to go out right now. He's got other priorities at the moment. But fighting Yazan on it will just make Yazan start to turn against him, and that's not worth it. So letting Yazan have his leash makes him a more loyal dog in the long run, you know? That's how I think of it, because I think Sirocco is that kind of a schemer, where he's always thinking in those terms of, like, how do I get this person to be the most useful to me that they can be, and avoid them becoming a threat to me in the most that I can. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and has Sarah stay to just watch, which is intriguing. And we move into battle squad stuff. This fucking guy. Oh my god. Where the fuck were you? And we get this dope ass, whatcha? That's not a job for you. You do this, you do that. This ship is lacking in order and discipline. Yeah, the part of the ship that is lacking in order and discipline is the fact that some asshole let this asshole on the bridge. Get him off my bridge! Get out of here! You doink. Then why did we fail in our negotiation? Yeah, it's your fault. Okay. I mean, he is calling it a problem. And just like, no, we have to fight on bad terms. We have to fight no matter what. There's no time for repairs. We gotta go. And he does... This line strikes me in particular as like the kind of platitudinous thing that someone who has never been in war would say. And it's clear to me that this is the opposite of what Bright would think, right? In war, it's very rare to be able to fight in top condition. You're talking to Bright, the person who ran the white base away from Char and the rest of the Zeons for episodes and episodes and episodes, with multiple times where they had no chance to resupply or get stuff or get repaired. And they had to hop from repair site to repair site repeatedly and end up with bad conditions in the interim. Bright knows very well that it's rare to be able to fight in top condition, and because he knows it so well, he knows how important it is to dock and get repairs done whenever you possibly can, because you don't know when the next opportunity is gonna be. But someone who hasn't been in that situation might say, an army can fight on an empty stomach, you know? When every general knows that the army that fights on a full stomach is the one that wins, right? Like, turns around the impossible possible stuff. God damn it. And she leaves. Okay. I thought I heard something. She gets weird vibes and takes off. We get this moment. Better return to your room. I am a pilot. And she says, have you done anything to convince me not to go? Have you given me any reason to stay? Again, I don't feel like that was set up very well. Maybe I missed it, which is possible, but Char clearly missed it as well, because he stands there and goes, "The fuck are you talking about? What?" Basically, just stands there going, "Huh? Nani?" Wow. Okay. The battle didn't strike me as too spectacular, and we're gonna sort of skim through it because there's more to do in the future. Rakoa is hurt. Rakoa goes after some stuff. She's really confused throughout this battle. There are some cool cuts and wipes and things. Some cool flying around and stuff. Kamiyu, thank you for that. And we know where this all ends up. The battle goes down. The fight occurs. She finds herself frozen. She finds herself hurtling through space without really being in control. And we find the Methys exploded. But we know that Ensign Rakoa is in the hands of Yazan to be brought back to PepsiCo. For what purpose? I do not know. What will Rakoa do? I do not know. But it's intriguing nonetheless, and our whole squad is very sad because they all believe that Ensign Rakoa is super dead. RIP. Except not really. Okay. Look, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I've been making a joke of it, but I felt like this episode was weird. There are just things in here that I don't get. And maybe they're my fault, because, maybe they're my fault, but I don't remember some of these elements being elements, and they seem to have been brought back up, and they're like, this was an element the whole time, and I'm sitting here like, I don't see it. So, that was episode 34. We're going to watch another one, and move on to episode 35, Storm over Kilimanjaro. Interesting. See you in a sec for that. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are ready to rock 'em and sock 'em like robots. Beep beep timer for episode 35, Storm over Kilimanjaro. Does that mean we're going back to the Earth? That's the only place I know where there's Kilimanjaro. Maybe there's a space station named Kilimanjaro. Beep beep timer. Cool. It's a cool dock thing. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it for my space game. Bye-bye! Jesus. Hello. Jesus. That's why. Fuck off. That's why he's exhausted. Cruel. Yeah. 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 Are kids not allowed on the ship? Because Camille's being mean. Ooh, you gonna get it now. Oh, Camille, you gonna get it now. Oh, baby. What? I'm gonna fix it. God. What? I hate kids because they're so self-centered. Hmm. 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 Lying to yourself, my guy? With Karaba. So we are going back to Earth, probably. Yes. Yeah. Thank God. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Fuck off, man. Just pawn him off to somebody else. Jeez. Y'all take care of this asshole. Huh. Okay. What's on Kilimanjaro? Is there a base there? That's rad. Alright. Not really. I was thinking about girls. Nah. Just thinking about cuties. Yeah, he's losing touch. Wow, he's just walking? Bro. Bro, you can't just walk out like that. This is a briefing, dog. Damn. Hmm. Finding solace in that loss. Or from that loss. Oh, hi, Hara. Smash! That's very cute. Hmm. Hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, that's freaky. What is that? The Barzoms? Shit. New suits? Are they cool? Why is Gaddy Captain so goddamn competent? He should be in bed resting. That disease is not getting any better. No, he actually believes in him. Hambrabi and Barzan. Alright, what do the Barzans do? Beat your ass to the Barzan Galaxy. Wait, do they have dick guns? They have dick guns! Ha! they have pee-pee shooters. Awesome. Fucking great. Fucking great. We'll see about that. Hmm. We're just gonna fire ballistic missiles at Kilimanjaro? Jesus. Jesus. Space to ground I didn't think this would be a thing. That's rad. I'm in. Yeah, this is cool. Huh. The sea serpent? Okay. Okay. What is that? Are those grenades? Or do they have are they tops? Do they have string behind them? They have string behind them. Wait, they're like the little toys that hop onto the thing. Wow, that was a great face. Ugo Kenyo Zeta. These cuts are awesome too. Ow. Shit. He'll have lost orbit. He might re-enter. That was rad. Sorry, it took me a second to react to it, but wow. Right. Forced re-entry. They might not be able to pull back out. So he is going down to surface. Oh shit. It doesn't have that coating. Where's your magic cellophane? Where's the magic plastic wrap? You don't have any magic plastic wrap? What the fuck? Let's go, Kamiyu. Save the boy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because there should be a corona of heat around the Zeta. I guess the Zeta's got magic cellophane on it, so it's fine. Cool. Separated from everybody down to Earth. Are we gonna meet like Beltorchica and all the homies again? Hey! I see one homie. Jesus! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the summit. It's been blasted a little bit. K2 is only the second highest mountain in the world. Or whatever. Third highest, fourth highest, I forget. Hello! You'll see what? Ow. This fight seems to be tough. Love the smoke and fire effects, though. Ooh, cool mountain hideaway door. Is he in a special mech? He is in a special... Is that the Psycho Gundam? Oh, which means heat has been pumped into it. Uh-oh, it is the Psycho Gundam. Is she in it? Vibes. Vibes. Ooh, you wanted to see her. You wanted to say hi. Oh. Now you get your chance. Is it that asshole in it? So it's not 4. Okay. Later. He's gonna dive in too. Fuck. He told you to stay! Come here. No, I don't think she is. I don't think she's dead either, but... The question is whether she's in that Psycho Gundam. Wow, that was so much... I love the cool infiltration. That's so much fun. I told you to fucking stay. Okay. Lack of trust, huh? Vibes. I hear creepy breathing, so I don't know what you're hearing, Camille. Yeah, what is going on? Maybe it's a cyber new type base or something. Maybe they're torturing somebody or something like that. Is like... From Lala? From Amuro? Oh. That's not 4, is it? It could be, but I really don't know. Do it anyway. Oh. Is she remote controlling it? Got it. They're trying to do that. It is 4! Huh. Huh. Interesting. She took the helmet off. Oh, hi. Jamatov Hyman! The bullet dodger! What the fuck? Go the other way. Lead to 4. Lead to 4! Ha! He knows? Directly. Interesting. And we're on this side of the glass? Shit. But we're here with 4. You're locked. Oh my god, shit. Alright, keep monologuing, bro. Thank you for finally realizing. She fully what? What? That seems like a security flaw. They wiped her hard, didn't they? You're gonna try to kiss her to memory? Yeah. What difference does that make? Maybe he's already possessed by that girl. To some extent. Jesus! Oh, he feels so strongly. Come on, man. Yeah, you just lost your chance anyway. It's like Gundam's going. Well, shit, that went poorly. Hey, how about O'Day? Oh. Incoming, and she's actually piloting it. Hey. Safe and sound. Just gonna yell at it. I must continue to suffer all because of you? What? Hmm. Hmm. No? Lala? That's what he means, doesn't he? The same thing happened again. Wow, that's brutal! Huh! Holy shit. Confusing, but brutal. Outplayed by Jamatov Hyman, I guess. Okay, rough. We discover that 4 is alive and she is completely not the person that we met before. I think they did say something about like wiping her or something at some point. Really interesting. So, dock at the place, leave fucking Wong Li behind, thank God. Break the thing, which is just to... I think this whole thing is purposeful for showing us Kamiyu's current mental state. He is lashing out at everybody and acting, you know, he's saying, like, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. He's sad. He's depressed. And Fa sees right through it, right? She sees him acting this way. She knows that everyone else is feeling this way, too. Kamiyu's refusing. Hey, you can't act like this. You're being a fucking asshole. And so he goes and he does it, but he's still not doing it in good faith, you know? I love this line from him. It reminds me of something that's, I think, poignant and important in terms of psychology that I was taught when I was quite young, which is the things that we find disdainful or hateful in other people are very frequently the things that we don't like about ourselves. That is to say that when we look for criticisms, things to criticize about other people, how childish they are, or how foolish they are, or how they never do those damn dishes, or whatever it is, we often look for the things in ourselves that we have disdain for, or find the things that we have disdain for in ourselves. Something about the familiarity of that kind of disdain or hatred. So when you find yourself, you know, frustrated with somebody, or stewing about something that somebody did to you, try to think whether it's something that you really hate about them, or if it's something that reminds you of something you hate about you. Because often they're one and the same. This moment reminds me of it because Kamiyu goes, I hate kids because they're so self-centered, as he's acting incredibly self-centered, right? Like emotionally self-centered. I'm sad, therefore everyone around me should act in the same way, right? It's that narcissistic tendency to project your own current emotions on everyone around you. Like, this is the state of being in this ship right now, and everybody feels the same way. But it's not how the kids feel. They're different people. How dare they act so self-centered and try to wrap me up in their problems? Why can't I wrap them up in my problems? My problems are the important ones, right? It's just perfect. It's just perfect. You're not the only one saddened by the death of Miss Rakoa. You're even taking it out on the lieutenant. It's embarrassing, and he says, I'm just tired, which is false. It's false. He's just lying to himself. So it's pretty good. All right, we get the operation set up. We get the leaving set up, and we get Kamiyu, again, continuing to act super selfish, I think. Back to Earth, where I met Furamura-same. And Kamiyu he's barely listening to the briefing, barely paying attention, finding ways to just yell at people. Your attitude is what got Miss Rakoa killed. He's not been paying attention at all. Fine, I'll just go along with the operation. God. He wants to get back to Earth. And we meet Haro. We get this gratitude from them, and he gives Haro away to them and asks Fa to look after Lieutenant Rakoa's cactus. And I'm not sure why he asks her to do this. I'm not sure how to interpret that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyone who would like to comment. New mobile suits. We don't really even see them in action, honestly. We just introduce them and their dick guns, which they have. Their PP cannons, which is what they have. They are hilarious looking, I think. I think they've got, like, ramjets on their knees, too. It's kind of cool, but weird. Okay, and send out all the mobile suits, get everything ready for a big battle as we approach Karaba. The actual battle sequence is pretty fun, but pretty standard as we move through, until we get to these guys, yeah! We get to these guys, and we get some really cool, we do this, like, whole hold on this weapon, so we really see it. Get this cool cut-in, big, it's almost like an Obari punch with the rear back and then the throw. And it's clear that these devices are modeled off of the little toy with the string and the little thing that, like, you flip it up and you try to catch it on the thing and it'll flip. But they're a powerful yo-yo weapon to catch you in weird strings and wires and bash you with powers. That's pretty cool. I also think that some of the faces that we get from Yazan through this section are amazing. In fact, this one, I feel like it might be even animated on ones. Oh my god, it is. Part of it is. The eyes go, and then that whole mouth movement is ow on one. Alright, I want to hear him too, because his line is awesome. Ugokenyo Zeta! So good. So good. Yazan. Alright, I gotta mention this. Yazan, my guy, has gone from a character that I thought was just kind of a douchebag to being probably my favorite character in this chunk of Gundam. Because he's a beast and he's not PepsiCo. I like him a lot. Still though, this cut of the face really is striking to me. The flash of the eyes, and then the warpiness of his mouth, almost Jim Carrey-esque. It's really rad. Okay, so some cool cuts of throwing some stuff. Char gets bonked and gets sent hurtling toward atmosphere, and so, unfortunately, we have to go and save him and find our way down here ourselves, which is pretty cool. This scene where we're just destroying stuff, pretty interesting. Fuck the animals. That's right. Don't save the animals. This is a Metroid speedrun. You don't save the animals on Metroid. Not one bit. Takes too long. And the Psycho Gundam is here. But it's being remotely piloted. This is cool. I didn't think we'd be bringing this shit back. Ever. And we are. The Psycho Gundam is here. And so immediately Camille is off his rocker thinking about 4. And for good reason. Because she's here too. So I like this infiltration a lot. In fact, I'm going to steal this. There's gonna be a base on a place somewhere, and there's gonna be you're gonna have to get into it through the waterworks. Super good idea. I'm gonna make my D&D party do that 100%. I like how there's like debris and books floating through here. I feel like those books wouldn't float, but okay. And we make our way in. Camille hears weird voices. I actually really like this scene of them being like little folks just running. I think it looks really good. And he hears weird vibes, and they make their way to 4, who is being experimented upon by Jamatov Hyman in order to, it seems, increase her capacity and allow her to fly the Psycho Gundam remotely, but the energy expense is prohibitively expensive, so she's going to have to do it from the cockpit as normal. Interesting. Jamatov Hyman can apparently dodge bullets and just stand behind bulletproof glass, and 4 remembers nothing. She talks to Camille as if he's just one of the people telling her what she's heard before. It's crazy. Only 4 can open that door. Seems like a bad idea, by the way. The 4 faces are awesome, and 4 goes ahead and gets in her mech. We don't have to kill her, tears streaming down his face, trying desperately to save her, or talk to her, or something. We find out that Amuro is in a cool suit, doing cool suit things, while 4 Murasame blasts thousands of beams of plasma beam light laser stuff at people she doesn't even know are her lover and friends. Oh. And so, sad, having accomplished nothing, including our primary goal, it seems, of destroying the Teton's base, we pan out away from Kilimanjaro, just with the knowledge that 4 is out there, but with no way to save her from herself or from the things that have been done to her mind. Cool! This was a cool episode of Gundam. I think the previous episode was weird. I don't fully get it, and I'm super looking forward to getting some comments on it because I feel like some other people are going to be able to put it into context for me and like frame it better for me. And so I'd be down for that. Yeah, that's going to be a wrap. Thanks so much for watching these 2 episodes of Zeta Gundam. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to catch you next week for more. See you there. Peace.